Kick it off.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yellow, Arsolani, 57.
You're actually running this. You're dumb.
On 1st and 10, here's
Oh, crap. Come on, man.
First pass is incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
You're dumb.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Tyreek, baby.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that
had that
one
right
in.
on target.
Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
You don't
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
You're not punting. Oh my God, bro! Like, who doesn't punt?
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Now here's Mahomes.
Jordan, I hate
and
you
this
bad.
is going to be incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Where's my player at?
Minnesota.
Where's my player at?
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better.
And you missed it.
And put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
I go.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Get off my screen, buddy.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the...
What? Yes.
He died.
I'm ready, Jordan.
It was the saddest that William.
Oh, I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short at first. And this will depend on the mark.
Give me the ball. You're trash.
Okay, I thought I got that.
No.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sure he pushed the line forward, and indeed he did not. They stop him. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That was bullcrap there, because I got it. I clearly got it.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
I'm about to just destroy you right here.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. To throw, Cousins, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front.
Oh my God.
Jordan, you suck at kicking field goals.
But you're still getting destroyed, though.
I might be getting destroyed, but
you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
you
That's why the
just
guys in
suck
the
at
backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
I'm playing on all Madden. What do you mean?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Tackle made by Emerson Griffin. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh my God, didn't see that coming.
Busting through to get him for a loss of 6. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. The throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Now, here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a 3rd time here on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down.
What are you doing?
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Anthony Harris on the tackle. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator.
Okay, what the heck,
Looking
man?
for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I was seeing Scranton and never did shut down for
Finally
it.
able to take him down.
Jordan, you missed this.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see
Jordan finally hit a field goal.
That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
For some reason, I thought I never did throw it to that player.
Eyes, anticipation, great hands, and of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, well, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
Come on, Jordan. I'm waiting for you.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
What?
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes now on first down. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Okay, now what was my player doing just holding the ball there?
A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
What
Some
the
of the
heck?
fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Okay, that's bullcrap, man. I caught that.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the
struck.
sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty?
Come on, man,
why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front
Jordan, at least I make my first field goal on like
things stiffened.
I want it on PlayStation because I know I'm going to win.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up
Why
there.
would he choose?
And solid field position.
Oh, my
here to
God,
start.
bro. If we would have been down the sidelines, I would have been
Any
gone,
return
bro.
to get you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. They run again on first down. Cook.
Connie sacked me. Finally.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Steps away. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 30-yard line. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Now a run with Cook. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Being chased out left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Hurry up.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage.
Hey, look at Jordan.
Gotta do something. Okay, I'm ready. Wait.
Hurry up, you fags!
Back to the 4-yard line.
Looks like getting shit on.
So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. They'll run it with Madison.
You got lucky.
Into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Hurry up, man.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
But he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal.
A
lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, Jordan, pick your play.
Oh, my bad.
Yellow. It's a lot of 54. Let's go tight end. Let's go right here now. Right side.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes, and he takes this into the end zone. Touchdown. From 19 yards away, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9.
Come on, Jordan, I'm going to go take out this trash real quick.
Okay. Bro, he's getting destroyed right now, dude.
Okay, I'm back. Jordan, I'm back.
Okay.
Yards on first down.
Jones on the stop. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run.
Back my stuff and
The Vikings going to...
Mom, stop
Oh
it.
my God.
Stop. You with Joe Bo? Jehovah Witness? Okay, I'm back. Jordan.
I hear you. Waiting for you.
Use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Cook. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Why did it
First
take so
half
long?
in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14 to 6.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Mike 53. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the 24, Cousins. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Oh, he's able to out-muscle him as he pulls it in. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. A toss to Cook. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Rip left, rip left.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Looking deep downfield. And that's
What?
going to be
What?
incomplete.
Bro, no way.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play his
Oh
own
my
defense.
God,
when
he
you can
dropped
sit
the
back
ball. That just
and
cost me
see
half
ball
of the
coming
game
out
there,
the
bro.
quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Now Cousins.
Oh my God,
He
dude.
goes down.
There's no way in the
Tyrann
heaven
Mathieu,
that he
normally
just
known
made
for
that.
the pass coverage. This time a sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Down right there.
Picked off down at
You're
the 2.
cooked.
And a big turnover there as his
You're
guys
cooked,
will
buddy.
get the
I
football
meant
back.
to do it.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're
that's gonna
approaching
be
their
fun.
last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. He's going to air one out. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now that was tipped and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They go play action
Wow,
here on first down. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route.
What is he
And taking
doing,
it
bro?
to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Mahomes now 8 of 17 so far, so under 50%, but he's got it 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. This is McCord. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown.
Wait, I'm ready. Wait. I'm ready.
And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Oh, the big man
zone.
I'm fucking you up the rest of the game.
They're down by as many as they are, but the fake works, and they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a chance to make this a double whammy as they start this drive already in great field position.
Yeah, a couple of really good punches, don't you?
As Cousins goes down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Oh, my God!
Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack
And they just blocked, dude.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Cousins to throw it. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
What, bro? There's no way. It was in the
I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Shut up. Your dogs.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Okay, go back. I'm ready.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
There's no way, bro.
He will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes.
Not doing nothing, bro. Not good time.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This is caught by Robinson.
Bro, like
and he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run. It's Williams.
Yeah, give me the ball.
And he's
give me
not
the ball.
even going to come close to picking it up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bifema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
You use your last timeout. You're cooked.
The Vikings on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
McCoy's got the first down and more. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
They'll look to run for him with Williams.
Get that out of here. You're trying.
End up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
You thought I didn't see it coming.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st down, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
Oh, my God.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I'm going to do it to you because you're going to fucking split the
They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like you're not
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
Well, to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys don't have to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. He'll look to throw. And he can't corral it.
Oh, my God, bro. Like, kick the
ball. Hold on. Instead, it brings up third down.
Oh, my God.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to it.
What do you mean out of bounds? Oh, wait. I'm ready.
In the end zone. Now the Vikings will use the second of their time.
Jordan, like, why you
not out? They won't let me replay either. Come on, go in.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
No!
A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
I want that on PlayStation.
For a fun and entertaining game. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Guys, you watch a rematch?
You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key
no,
ones.
you're going to owe me 20 if that's if we're going that far.
It, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you
but
focus
if
on.
I win, I don't owe you
last
nothing.
Play was one of
because
them.
that tennis going to go back.
Had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Get back to lobby.
Jordan got lucky, so he won by 5 points.
Yeah, I did actually. I'm not even capping. I did it. I did you.
Because I thought that was perfect.
If I didn't get that pick in the end zone and you caught that, I would have freaking lost. You gonna play with the same team or no?
Yeah.
Or go back to the lobby though. Yeah.
I am.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Invite me again.
Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
I actually figured out how to play the game. Hey, don't be the Vikings. Be somebody else, Jordan.
What?
Be somebody else. Like
you
your brother.
too.
Okay, I will. I already know what team I'm going to.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
You're not gonna shit on me, so I don't need to worry.
We got it hot like
I don't need to
Jordan,
worry.
if we win this, we don't got to pay each other. You know that, right?
What?
You know if I win this, yeah, I don't got to worry about paying you, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, you know if you lose, you owe me $20.
Yeah, okay. I got robbed from that last game.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, set to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets?
Shots, man. Are you serious?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Check 48's the mic.
Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. But it's going to be second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Oh, my defense is insane.
He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I told you my defense is insane.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. Got some real estate inside the 30. And
get on my game, bro, like you cannot stop.
10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
What was the dude doing? I literally blew past the dude.
That defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now. It's Ingram. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down here about the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence, that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Come on, Jordan.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're running it. It's Michelle.
Come on, Michelle.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson, he'll buy some time right. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
Why'd you press timeout?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Brady. And that one got tipped.
What's that play? You just literally pulled my whole collar, dude.
3rd.
Look at this.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Now Brady. He's airing it out for Sanu. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Oh, my God. Dude, just punt the ball. You're not doing nothing,
earlier in
dude.
this first quarter, going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Here's Brady to throw. And this is incomplete.
See what you're doing.
Scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there was a time to be aggressive. Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. On 2nd down, Ingram.
Oh, my God, dude.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0.
Ethan, get close to your mic. I can't hear you.
Shut up, Jordan.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A throw complete to Dorsett. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. And a dump off to White. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, slant route, caught by Edelman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, now Brady. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old, reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. Boy, still a half plus.
You're dumb, bro. I know what you're doing. My brother does it all the time.
Kick early. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
I swear, my brother does it all the time. You think I don't expect you to do it?
Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now he's going to use his legs. And now look at this. Big game.
No way.
Fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your
way in heaven.
I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And that would
What is the man doing?
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They're going to try to jet sweep on 3rd and long. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
I'm going to hate this game. This is why
So
I'm
on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the... Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Jackson rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
He grabbed the football,
dude. Up by the Patriots.
He's right there. He's right there. He sits there, dude.
And
why are you going for a field goal? You're not going to make that.
56 yards. So this will be spotted on
You're
the
not making it, dude.
Logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
You're not making it.
Not going to get there.
There's no way.
There's
no way you made that field goal. There's no way you're going to make that,
That's
dude.
it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll
My
have
ball,
plenty more
buddy.
to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about.
How do you know I'm on that side?
Tendency breakers or counters.
There's no way you know I'm on that side, dude. There's no way.
In a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line.
Oh, you see what I'm on? I'm on my X Factor, Bled.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm on my X Factor. I'm about to do you. I'm running with a quarterback, and you're still not stopping nothing, dude.
Ingram again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Got you.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the
20-yard field goal.
And that means 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And that stretches this lead to 20-8. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go.
They'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the
I would
panic
have quit
button
the
just
game.
yet, points are a necessity on this drive.
Not
What a
even
great way
capping.
to get set up.
I would have quit the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Caught by the tight end, Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. To throw is Brady, and he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Brady gives to Michelle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Brady's throw.
That was almost a pick. Almost a pick.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 39. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Big yardage there on the scramble. That gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
I'm just going to do you how my brother would have did you.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
My brother
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Fourth down.
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the fourth. On 2nd and 1, Jackson buying time to his left.
Come on, man.
Score! Touchdown, Baltimore! Taking it in from the 20 as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And
how you feeling,
over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
It won't even let me throw the ball sometimes.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And Watson has it right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Brady. Finds his man, Watson, over the middle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He's airing it out for Sanu. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pick your play.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's
I'm not shitting on you.
That one covers 29 yards. First down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Now it's Jackson. And an alley to run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard.